Now let's move on and talk baseball. For years now we've been focusing on the Hertfordshire Baseball Club, a wonderful club, not just if you're a baseball fan, but for welcoming young people in. They've got loads of different teams and the season is almost underway. Let's speak to the Hearts Falcons manager. His name is Lee Manning. We've spoken to him on the programme before. Hello, Lee.
Hey Luke, how you doing?
Yeah, really good, mate. Welcome back to the programme. So here we go again, and I guess before we get on to all the positive stuff and look forward, let's have a quick look back on what has to be said was a pretty difficult 2014 season.
Yeah, we lost pretty much 9 of our starters from the 2013 season, so yeah, we had to try and rebuild again, and sadly we fell quite short.
And you've lost one of the league's best players last year, and that he moved to the USA, didn't he?
Yeah, it was one of our guys, Abel. He's a military guy, so he's been posted back in the States. So yeah, sadly we lost him. He was a great player.
Well, let's look ahead then to this season, and you have strengthened considerably. Tell us about some of your arrivals. I've got 4 names in front of me here, Michael, Robbie, Edwin and Moises, so perhaps you could just run us through and tell us a little bit about them and where they've come from.
Yeah, so Michael is Cuban. He's a third baseman, very good hitter, probably one of the best in the league, and really good at fielding as well, so definitely strengthened us in that position. Edwin is a big hitter and outfielder. Again, he's one of the better hitters in the league, so he's definitely strengthened us there. Robbie can sort of pitch and very good hitter and really quick on the bases, so that helps a lot. And Mosey played for his first season last year with the Nationals. He's a Dominican guy, and yeah, we don't really know too much about him, but he hit 2 home runs against us last year, so we're happy to hopefully add those home runs to our side this time.
It sounds like the progression of the club, and I've watched it all the way through. Every year there just seems to be, it seems to become bigger and bigger. You're adding to the teams. There are more people coming to watch baseball. You must be just thrilled with the way it's gone.
Oh, definitely. This has been our best off season since 2012 when we sort of picked up 10 new players. We've got sort of another, hopefully 2 or 3 guys will be announced before the season opens, and then we're hoping to add another 2 in the first few weeks of the season. So the team even going to look even different from what it does today. Sort of come, sort of 2-3 weeks into it.
Let's talk a little bit about what was said to me. I got an email from one of your colleagues, Ashmead, who takes care of all the media, and he said the most important 14 months in the club's history. So Major League Baseball is expected to announce that it's coming to London in May or June 2016. What does that mean for a local club like Hertfordshire?
Well, I mean, obviously we're outside of London, but we're sort of close enough, and our southernest point, which is our North London base, which is around the Hendon area, we're hoping to pick up a lot of players in our recreational leagues. We'll be starting up, some youth players to add to our youth programs that are already going. Just in sort of terms of numbers, British basketball kind of gets sort of between 10 and 30,000 inquiries after the NBA games come over here. So we're kind of hoping, maybe smaller numbers than that, but, definitely into the thousands of new inquiries for the next season.
And so there's a real push to promote the game, and presumably, as you said, the way that football has gone, and I'm talking about American football, and the development of that in the UK with the overseas games being played here, it's that kind of thing you're looking for.
Yeah, definitely. I think MLB have kind of seen that they've missed a little wave there with the NFL coming over and the NBA coming over. They're talking about hosting it potentially at the Olympic Stadium. There's rumours going around that it might be the New York Yankees that are coming over to play.
Wow.
So, it's going to be absolutely massive, not just for our club, but for other clubs dotted about in London and the South Coast as well. So it's going to be great for the whole of British baseball, North as well.
Let's take it back then to Hertfordshire Baseball Club, because as well as obviously the Falcons and what they're doing, there are lots of other teams, and the club is very keen to welcome new players. I mean, myself and Jeff came down and had a go. Of course, I was a lot better than Jeff at it, but we came down and had a go, and I love it. And at all levels, there's an opportunity to get involved, and you're welcoming new players from boys and girls 4 to 18 play in the youth leagues, don't they? And then there are some senior leagues as well. So there's a real opportunity if you want to get involved.
Definitely. And there's multiple teams in each age group for the kids. So, you know, if a kid's new to the game, they can go with the sort of beginners, and, you know, if they're sort of more experienced or played in other countries, they can go on to our all-star teams. When it comes to the adult baseball, we have a team in every league. So, you know, we can offer sort of any standard of baseball to any of our members that join up.
And I'm right in saying, aren't I, finally, that the season starts next week? Is it the 12th of April or the week after? The 12th of April, isn't it? On the double header.
That's right, yeah.
So how are you feeling ahead of the season finally? You all ready?
Yeah, I think so. We've had a good pre-season, so everyone's looking strong, everyone's feeling fit. No injuries this year, which is what we had a lot of last year. So, yeah, no, we're definitely looking positive, and, yeah, I think we can try and take both games on the opening day.
Lee, it's great catching up with you again. No doubt we'll talk again throughout your season, but thanks for taking the time. Really appreciate it.
All the best, guys. Take care.
Yeah, no problem. There's Lee Manning there. And you can get more information on, I have to say, a fantastic local club. That's the Hertfordshire Baseball Club, heartsbaseball.com. Heartsbaseball.com is how you find out more about them, and you can maybe get involved with playing for one of their teams.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.